But you, when you pray, go into your room, and when you have shut your door, pray to your Father who's in the secret place. And your Father who sees you in secret will reward you openly. Matthew 6, verse 6. And when you pray, do not be like the show-offs that stand in the front and pray in the meeting houses or on the street corners so that everyone will be able to see them. Remember this, they have already been paid in full. But when you pray, go to your room and close the door and pray to your Father who is unseen. And your Father who sees what you do in private will reward you. Jesus does not teach that there should be no public prayers, right? There are too many examples of public prayers in the Bible to suggest this interpretation of the text. He does teach that prayer must never be offered to impress people, and that prayer, at its best, is a personal encounter with God. There is much disparagement of personal religion. Many seem to feel that religion is an ecclesiastical or social function, but not a personal relationship to God. But what could be more personal than an individual alone in his room, on his knees, talking to God? And what could be more personal than the activity of God in leading, comforting, and directing such one in the details of his life? This is the real religion. At this point, a man comes into closest contact with his Maker. Dr. Clarence McCartney, a minister for many years, tells of a student who had been urged to do something that was very wrong, and had come to him for some counsel. Amazed that students should feel the need for advice as to what was right and what was wrong of the suggested action, McCartney asked, "How does it seem to you when you pray about it?" "Oh," then came the quick answer, "it seems to be wrong." Commenting on this experience, McCartney stressed one of the greatest blessings of private prayer. It strips the mask from the face of temptation. There is no substitute for the experience of talking to God when no one else is listening or watching. And as always, think on these things.